Can't you see I'm calling? A guy like you should wear a warning. It's dangerous, I'm falling.
There's no escape, I can't wait to need it. Baby, give me it. You're dangerous, I'm loving it.
The intro is an alternative reality. Which was supposed to happen. But it didn't happen. But will happen anyway. If you want to know what I am talking about, please allow me to entertain you with this series. Where are you going? School, where else? I missed a lot of days. I can't let my GPA drop. Studious aren't we, darling? But what about them? Santa asked, narrowing his eyes. Clara and her dingbat servants. Well, I have a plan for them. I don't want you to interfere with it. Stay away until I ask for your help. Are you sure you can handle them? Yes, I can, and without your help. I don't want you to suck more of my life. I don't want to be associated with you any more than necessary. As you wish. Aya came to school. When she heard some whisperings among her classmates. Look at her. Coming to school so shamelessly. If I was her, I would have transferred already. You know what she did? No. What happened? She injured other school, someone said her. Aya breathed in deeply. These whisperings were her daily company now. After class ended, Aya put her head down on her desk. Hey Aya. Long time no see. That familiar voice sent a chill down her spine. That shed incident had given her PTSD. Shake it off. No, I won't let them walk over me today. I will give them a piece of my mind. Clara said, hey. Didn't you hear bit ch? Now girls. What are we? Hooligans. Students look up to us. No barbaric behavior, okay? Clara lowered her head close to Aya's ear. Let's take a walk. To the shed, okay? You have a lot to answer. Leave me alone. You better come. You know what I can do, don't you? Aya, my friend. Should I call my dad? Aya gulped, clenching her fist. It's okay, I can face them. I can. She tried to stop trembling by digging her nails into her palms. Hey, do we need to repeat it, dumb bit ch? All this while Clara stood a bit far, eyeing Aya's movements. No, wait, I will come. They head to the shed. Without you here, it's pretty boring after all. Yep. One of the girls got closer to Aya, clutching at her collar. I am not dealing with this anymore. You can't use your power to blackmail me, Clara. Apologize. What did you say? Their leader, who was standing a bit far, came closer to Aya. I will give you one last chance to apologize for what you guys did. The girls looked at each other. Or what? Aya fished out a SD card out of her pocket. This is the evidence of what you did. I got this from the shed CCTV. I will send it to Anti-Bullying Society, Ministry of Education. Not even your father can save you. Let's just say I didn't come alone either. Really. As far as I know, I isolated you. Everyone knows you are a school bully. You don't know who is watching, Clara. The girl slowly backed away, leaving her collar. You're bluffing. Am I? Are you guys willing to take the chance? Go ahead then. This forced Clara to turn her head back to look around the area. Come on now. Calm down now. The only reason we called you here is to know how did you get out of there. You see, it's rather miraculous escape. It's nothing to bother your pretty head over, Clara. Or are you regretting that I didn't end up as next day's news headline? My scars still haven't faded. Their leader came closer to Aya. She looked down, clearing her throat. I am sorry, Aya. We went too far. I didn't think it would escalate this far. As if you are. No, I really do regret. It's just it wasn't supposed to be like this. It was supposed to be a prank. Prank. My foot. You guys bullied me. All that daily hazing was intentional. Clara lowered her head more, almost bowing. No, the thing is, I might have been under too much stress cause of my family situation. My mom and dad are getting divorced and kind of took it out on you. I am disgusting, aren't I? I am sorry. I really am. It's just. The girl started crying. That doesn't justify your actions towards me. You called me homophobic. You accused me of the things I never did. My school life is in shambles cause of you as well as him. You exaggerated the lies he told. Everyone thinks I caused Atsumu me a serious injury cause of you and him. Do you see the scars you have given me? You can take your apology and shove it. No, it doesn't. I really am sorry. It's just too much to bear. I lashed out on you. I will help clear the rumors. I promise. But that doesn't change the fact that you caused Atsumu-san injury. I didn't do anything. I never did. I never touched him. He lied. Did you find any proof? Tell me. Did you? No, we didn't. Maybe we heard wrong stuffs and judged you. I am sorry. But I promise I will help. I will take responsibility for the trouble I caused. Just please don't make my dad hate me. Clara was a proud girl. That's why other girls looked at each other bewildered. It was a weird scene getting displayed here. Aya felt a bit sympathetic towards her. After all, she knew how it felt like to have a broken family. Begging for affection and attention from your parents. Can I hug you? I swear I will never do this again. So please don't do it. My life will be ruined. Dad would hate me. Please. Aya's heart melted more, reminding of her own affections towards her father. She's also scared of her dad hating her. Aya thought. While their leader was apologizing, the other girls were getting more and more puzzled. Some of them looked as if they were feeling weird and uncomfortable with the situation. Some of them thought maybe they should apologize. Cause the matter had blown out of hands. Aya scratched her head awkwardly. If you don't harass me anymore, I will look the other way. Thank God you are so kind, Aya. I am so sorry. Clara said, wiping her teary eyes. Suddenly she came closer and hugged her, touching Aya's hips. Then she looked up, wrapping her hands around Aya's back, looking at her face and grinning. Is that what you thought I would say? You are really an idiot, huh? At least you should have carried your phone before bluffing. Not that it would have helped you anyway. Suddenly one of the girls came back running slowly. I checked up. No one's around. But one of my friend is still around. She will tell if someone was coming. Thank you. Clara smiled sweetly. Then she turned her head towards the girl who she was hugging. Where did you say you got it from? The shed, right? Tisk tisk. Aya, you are really a liar, huh? It just proves that you are the one who injured Atsumu-san. Yet you have the audacity to play victim. I will make sure a filthy liar like you get what she deserves. You had it coming, bit ch. Other girls who were looking a bit uncomfortable before were now snickering. Why do you think you were left in the shed, huh? Clara tapped Aya's forehead with her middle finger. I knew you were dumb, but I didn't know you were this dumb. I run this school, Aya. I already knew that the shed had a busted camera equals no evidence. Some people are born to be punching bags for others, Aya. It's nothing personal. You don't know how bad I wanted to hurt that deadpan and prim face of yours. Looking at Sakusa-san with those filthy eyes and having dirty fantasies. Right, girls? Yes, Clara. Sakusa-san only belongs to Atsumu-san. And you hurt such a precious person. Clara whispered again. But I am a good girl. I held back, didn't I? Every assault was below the neck. You should be thankful. Well, this last lesson maybe the girls went a bit overboard. Accidents happen, you should suck it up. She said, sliding a finger across the scars of Aya's face. It's just. You were an eyesore and I wanted you dead. You see. I applaud your courage trying to get back at me with that bluff. I appreciate your efforts, I really do. Since you came back alive, I will play with you a bit more. So don't end up killing yourself. You will spoil the fun. She whispered in her ears. Aya froze up. You are crazy. Aya mouthed the words. To which the girl only slowly backed away. Smiling sweetly. Hey, how did you get out of the shed? Who helped you? The other girls ganged up. Hey, tell me. Aya lowered her head. Bangs falling across her eyes. Bit ch, look up. Let's see that face of yours. Why don't you girls give our pet a haircut? Last time it was quite fun, wasn't? One of them took out a penknife. Aya squirmed trying to push back and the girl slipped. She ended up gashing Aya's mouth, ripping one side of her lip almost up to her ear. Wah! Ugh! Aya screamed out, falling on the ground, cupping her face. As pools of red flowed out. What the ck did you do? Can't you even follow my orders? I slipped. It's not my fault. Then why don't you take responsibility and handle this? Cause if you don't, I am not sure what I will do to you. The girl got scared and glared at Aya. Shut your mouth, Aya. Enough of your screaming. Ew. I got blood on my shirt. Wah, it hurls. Aya couldn't open her mouth. She groaned and trembled. Their leader felt disturbed by this. She sat down closer to the crying girl. Look, it's just an accident. Hey, one of you go with you to the infirmary with her. Keep an eye on this crazy by tch. The other girls were feeling a bit uncomfortable with the situation. It looked like it had gotten out of hand. Clara again whispered. Aren't you lucky, or should I say unlucky, that you didn't die in the shed? Clara stood up, turning back to Aya. Aya couldn't take it anymore. She took the out a pencil from her pocket. She then struck it full force. A small volume of blood splattered on Aya's face, followed by a painful groan. Ah! Aya opened her eyes and saw she had stabbed in her former friend's hand, Nira. Ouch man, that hurts like shit. Nira, when did you get here? You forgot. I was keeping watch. But the noise level rose. So I came to check. We could be attracting attention. Nira was pressing on her injury to stop the bleeding. Clara, don't you think you have done enough for today? What do you mean? Clara glowered, looking at her beneath her eyelashes. You guys kinda clearly injured her way too much. And if I hadn't arrived, you would have been dead. Not a pretty turn of events, I must say. How about this? I will handle her, making sure she doesn't open her mouth. Well, clean this mess up then. I hope you ain't getting any ideas to team up with her. Come on now. Don't you trust me? I don't wanna go against you and ruin my college applications. Make sure you put a good word to your father, huh, Clara? I can count on you, right? Nira smiled at her. Ouch. Ouch, it hurts like shit. Nira waved her hand around to indicate how much pain she was in. Well, I will. As a thanks for saving my life. It's pretty convenient to have a girl like you around. Make sure that Crazy by tch learns her place. I will make your life living hell after this. Geez, what a maniac. The girls turned their backs and walked away. Aya sat there trembling and groaning. Nira put her hand on Aya's head. For a second, Aya thought she was going to rip her hair out as a retaliation for stabbing her. But the hand just patted her head for a bit. My darling. If you are gonna murder someone, at least plan ahead. Aya looked up. She saw she had stabbed the pencil into Nira's hand. But she looked different, her irises were red and glowing. That hurts like hell, darling. She saw as Nira pulled the pencil out of her hand. Saw talk. Don't talk, your mouth needs to be stitched. It's gonna leave a nasty scar. Santa pressed a handkerchief to Aya's mouth. Should I help? Aya shook her head. Infirm, stubborn until the end. But Santa was very happy that Aya didn't ask for his help. I also want us to have the least association as possible. Cause you're better off than being in my debt. YT. Aya and Santa looked up at the camera. To her surprise, a red dot met their eyes. That means it was working. Aya didn't say anything, but Santa looked at the dot a bit longer. This doesn't make sense. I saw it was broken, he thought. I am gonna carry you to the infirmary. As soon as Santa lifted her up, Aya squirmed, trying to get out. The demon sighed. Would it kill you to relax, darling? For the record, I will not ask for payment. So I suggest you better stop. Aya stopped moving and held onto Santa's sleeve. The demon looked around a bit and disappeared.